Hope you are all doing well. I am super excited to be here again for my live video. My name is Anissa L. Wesley. This is my YouTube channel. Our feet to our faith. Okay, child? We put our feet to our faith every day. There's a Bible scripture and it says, "For we live by faith, not by sight." And another version says, "We walk by faith and not by sight." To me, that means there's some movement to it, right? There's some movement, excuse me, to faith. There's some energy that has to be put into faith because, as you can see, as I am walking, it is taking energy, right, out of me in order to walk. And sometimes that's what our spiritual walk takes is faith, and it takes energy, and it takes growth and consistency, um, and it's work. To be honest, it is work to walk by faith. It is work, and one of the things too that I learned years ago from one of my pastors, and I don't think he was even trying to teach this, but he was talking about mustard seed faith, which is in Matthew 17:20. So you can go and read that. But like, he's talking about mustard seed faith. And the Bible tells us that you only need a seed of faith in order for something to happen. You don't need a whole lot of faith. You just need to use the faith that you have. So sometimes we can feel like, man, I just need more faith, you know, and it may be true, but also, have you been exercising the faith that you have? So shout out to Pastor Arthur Jones because he would always do this, like flex your muscles, your faith muscle, and use the faith that you have. Exercise the faith that you have. Get bulked up with the faith that you have, right? Stop trying to gain excess faith before you are equipping yourself with the faith that you already have. And so I thought that was pretty powerful. Um, the more that I've thought about it and the more that I have understood faith, right? I was in that old Baptist church when I was maybe in my early 20s, right? So a lot has changed since then. My understanding has changed. The revelations that God has given me has changed, but I was listening. And so even then, I was still kind of, when I went to college, I was still kind of like dibbling and dabbling in a lot of sin. And, but then I started to go to church consistently, and the seeds were planted in my soul, you know, the seeds were planted in my soul. And um, eventually the changes began to happen. I don't know if this is even live. Let's see. Slow down. Come on, Rex. I haven't seen anyone come in, so I'm gonna exit out and try this